Curious Chimps.
Okay, this is totally wacky. So it's not. It is and it isn't. There's
I'm
no.
listening.
There's no evidence or any basis. So people don't quote me on saying that I'm full of shit or whatever. I'm just fucking. We're at stoner talk right now.
I'm gonna comment you're full of shit now. Me.
You're gonna agree with me
Just
the whole way.
Probably.
But
Dang it.
let's say there is a simulation.
I so love to argue.
Yeah. Let's say we're in our simulation right now.
All right.
And we're going under the premise that the simulation was created from the beings of the future.
Okay.
So
Future humans.
future humans created the simulation.
So we're a big Jupiter planet that's just playing out ancestral movies. Pretty
Yeah.
much. Okay.
Okay, based on the information they had, and they just running the simulation on all the organic material, just going. I think what's happening in the future realm, or the future people that created the simulation, I think something went wrong. Something went wrong. They're reaching the end, like something they fucked up, something in the timeline of humanity. They messed up, but they have the technology to create simulations to see where exactly went wrong, and they can create infinite amount of simulations until they get it right to save the future. So I think what's happening right now is that we're just maybe every morning you wake up into a new simulation, a new alternative. The other one fucking died. You went to bed at the world end, and you're going to the next one, and they're observing this. They're observing this, and
That's such a good tag for this already. Let's keep going.
yeah, and they're observing this in some type of technology that we can't even comprehend, but they're observing this, trying to figure out the right series of algorithms that save their fucking future because they know it's coming to an end. They can't time travel. Maybe they figured out that time travel isn't possible, or it's too energy fucking
So this is the next best thing.
create all a shit ton of simulations that are mathematically going to lead to the ending, whether it's they have the whole world mapped out in an equation, and these simulations are basically proving the equation either correct or false. And false is death, correct is we did it.
What's interesting is that would mean that we are in a predetermined world because it's a machine that's plugged in with certain parameters because it's going to create a certain future, which is their present.
Yes.
So it's going to run
So
the
that's our
simulation.
limit.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
then they're going to be like, okay, what comes next or how do we make it better next? But like we think we're alive, but we're just that booting up. We're just that processing. But it's so complex that like that spiritual side of being alive enters, and we like know that we know, like we're here, and we're like, whoa. But it's to them,
running.
it's literally like ones and zeros or something. Yeah.
And that's what I think is going on right now. And I think it's like, you look at the chaos, you have like a fucking Donald Trump and Joe Biden going at it for the fucking king of the throne. And like, they're like getting closer to where they found what was wrong. And like, that's where the simulation is kind of ramping up. And they're like, okay, now we're here. Like this, maybe where there's like 7 simulations left that are actually made it close, or they're observing it right now. Like all the other ones faded and died. They fucked up.
Yeah.
And these are like the 7 that they have left. They're like, okay, we got to figure out how to, and they're just observing how it plays out. And then
I see.
you see what I mean? It's
yeah.
So we're literally like, who knows? Maybe we're the last of the simulations just playing out, and we're getting closer to where they are right now.
Maybe we're not, but it just feels like it's ramping up because it is. But it's like the bottom of the mountain.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, the Donald Trump, that's like thousands of years ago. We gotta
Exactly,
speed this
yeah.
fucking thing up.
Exactly the way I'm picturing it.
But
oh,
like,
man. That's
for
really
me-
cool to